now I am going to teach you law of demand. That is a very important topic in your exam. So first is meaning and definition of law of demand. So law of demand is also called a first law of purchase. It explains the relationship between the price of a commodity and its quantity demanded. So in the law of demand we study the price of a particular commodity and its what is the demand of a how much demand of a commodity in the market. So under the same condition of demand, the quantity of a commodity bought tends to vary inversely with its price. At a higher price, less of the commodity would be purchased, and at a low price, more of it would be bought. तो सिंपली आखिर प्राइस हाई होगा तो हम कमोडिटी को कम परचेस करेंगे, और जैसे ही उसका प्राइस कम होगा तो हम कमोडिटी को ज़्यादा परचेस करेंगे. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द मार्शल, द अमाउंट डिमांडेड इंक्रीजेज with a fall in the price and diminishes with a rise in a price. तो यहाँ according to Professor Marshall, he described the law of demand, that is the amount demanded increases when the commodity amount increases when the price will fall in the market and diminishes विथ इन द राइज इन प्राइस. और कब उसकी डिमांड कम होगी? जब उस कमोडिटी का प्रोडक्ट जो रेट होगा, प्राइस होगा, वो हाई होगा. तो दैट इट मीन्स द डिमांड ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर कमोडिटी इन द मार्केट इज डिपेंड ऑन ओनली द प्राइस ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर कमोडिटी. आखिर प्राइस जैसा रहेगा वैसी इस प्रोडक्शन की डिमांड मार्केट में होगी. सो नेक्स्ट इज why does the law of demand operate, or why demand curve slopes downward to the right. कैसे डिमांड लॉ ऑफ डिमांड ऑपरेट होता है, कैसे किया जाता है. एंड सेकेंड इज कि और हम सॉरी ऐसा क्वेश्चन आ सकता है आपका कि वाई डिमांड कर्व स्लोप्स डाउनवर्ड टू द राइट. डिमांड कर्व जो है वो डाउनवर्ड टू राइट कैसा होता है. So first point is law of diminishing marginal utility. Marginal it means additional, right? So diminishing means down होना. So when a consumer buy additional quantities of a particular commodity, the additional expenditure on it bring him less satisfaction. If any customer purchase additional quantity of a particular commodity, it means he buys. If we want like example, if we want to purchase a rice 15 kg and but he purchased 20 kg, so the additional expenditure of it bring him less satisfaction. It means he less satisfied because he demand of a rice in according to quantity is only 10 kg, but if he purchased 15 kg of a rice, it means he is less satisfied in money. So this is a bound to limit his purchase of a commodity unless its price is also correspondingly reduced. So if he sometimes we purchase of a particular commodity in a less price, but we use and again of a commodities, and we less satisfied of a commodity because we use large compared to the demand of a choice of a customer. So आखिर हम कम प्राइस के हिसाब से सामान ज़्यादा ले लेते हैं कम पैसे में, तो हम उसे अगेन एंड अगेन यूज़ करके हम क्या करते हैं, नॉट सेटिस्फाइड होते हैं, लेस सेटिस्फाइड होते हैं, हम उसे बोर फील हो जाते हैं. फाइन, हम बोर फील करते हैं. देन सेकंड इज सब्स्टिट्यूशन इफेक्ट. सब्स्टिट्यूशन मीन्स इट इज़ ऑल्सो सब्स्टिट्यूशन इज एडिशनल, ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्शन का एक और उसका प्रोडक्शन होना. सो व्हेन द प्राइस ऑफ अ कमोडिटी falls down, it is purchased in place of those commodities whose price does not change. So in other words, people tend to buy cheap commodities in place of costly commodities. If we study of market, we go to the market, we study we always emphasize to purchase cheap commodities rather than costly commodities. So it is called substitution effect. जब हम चीप कमोडिटीज़ को लेते हैं ना कि कॉस्टली कमोडिटीज़ को, उस कंडीशन को हम सब्सटीट्यूशन इफेक्ट्स कहते हैं. इफ द प्राइस ऑफ कमोडिटी डिक्रीजेज, it demands increase due to substitution effect. If the price of a commodity decrease, definitely the customer purchase more and more because the effect of a substitution effect. Okay, then यहाँ पे example दिया है, that is a tea and coffee. If the price of tea is decreased बट द प्राइस ऑफ कॉफ़ी रिमीन्स अनचेंज. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, टी के सिर्फ प्राइस डिक्रीज हुए हैं और कॉफ़ी के प्राइस अनचेंज है, मीन्स इसमें कोई चेंजेस नहीं आया है. तो सम पीपल विल स्टार्ट कंज्यूमिंग मोर टी कंपेयर टू कॉफ़ी. सो बिकॉज द रेट ऑफ द टी इज़ लेस रादर देन द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ कॉफ़ी. सो आखिर टी का रेट बढ़ेगा, कम होगा, तो डिमांड भी टी की ज़्यादा होगी. कस्टमर टी ज़्यादा पीना ज़्यादा प्रीफर करेंगे रादर दैन कॉफ़ी. सो थर्ड इज़ इनकम इफेक्ट. अ फॉल इन द प्राइस ऑफ अ कमोडिटी रिजल्ट इन द राइज इन द कंज्यूमर्स रियल इनकम एज ही हैज़ टू स्पेंड कंपेरेटिवली लेस इनकम टू बाय द सेम क्वांटिटी ऑफ द कमोडिटी इन क्वेश्चन. ही कैन देयरफॉर परचेज मोर ऑफ इट. ऑन द क्वांटिटी contrary, a rise in the price of a commodity amounts to a fall in his real income. He is therefore forced to purchase less of it. In other words, the demand will be decreased. Definitely, if we go to shopping, it depends on your pocket and it depends on your the particular individual income. If the person's income are less and the price of a commodity is high, so definitely he is not willing to purchase because his income is not so much. But the particular price of a production is decreased, definitely he is willing to purchase according to their pocket and according to his salary or income. Then effects of entry of some new buyers or exit of some existing buyers from market. So when the price of a commodity falls down, some new customer tend to buy it. Then here in this topic, sometimes the commodity price of a commodity falls down in the market. So some new customer tend to buy it. It means that some new customers come and buy the particular commodity. So the demand it will be increased. So if more customers are coming to purchase of a particular commodity, definitely the demand of a particular commodity will be increased. On the contrary, on the other side, when the price of a commodity increases, if the price of will be high, so definitely the some customer existing means some customer उस मार्केट से चले जाएंगे, वो पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्शन नहीं लेंगे जब उसका प्राइस हाई होगा. सो इट में एट सच डिमांड विल बी डिक्रीज. तो उस कंडीशन में क्या होगा, डिमांड पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्शन की क्या होगी, डिक्रीज होगी, क्योंकि कस्टमर्स उस चीज़ को लेने मार्केट जाएगा ही नहीं और ना उसको खरीदेगा. फाइन. देन एक्सेप्शन द लॉ ऑफ डिमांड. और कैन द डिमांड कर्व गो अपवर्ड. यहाँ हमने क्या पढ़ा था, डाउनवर्ड, एंड सेकेंड इज द अपवर्ड. सो कैसे अपवर्ड होगा. सो फर्स्ट इज नेसेसिटीज ऑफ लाइफ. सर्टन कमोडिटीज रिप्रेजेंट नेसेसिटीज ऑफ लाइफ एंड सो द कंज्यूमर इज फोर्स्ड टू बाय देम इवन एट हाई प्राइस. We see in daily life there's some things, some commodities that is very necessary in our life. If a particular commodity price will be high, so but the demand will be not decrease, because these are particular commodities are necessities of life. We cannot survive of a particular commodity in any condition. As such, the demand curve may go upward or law of demand may not operate. So in this condition, the demand curve may go upward. It means in that condition the demand will be increase and and law of demand may not operate. तो उस कंडीशन में लॉ ऑफ डिमांड ऑपरेट नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि जो नेसेसिटीज़ हमारी चीज़ें हैं अगर इसके प्राइजेस बढ़ते हैं तो भी हमें उन्हें लेना होता है. Like example is petrol, fine. And we know all that in during COVID-19 the prices of petrol will be the prices of petrol increased, has increased day by day, but the demand is also increased because petrol is a necessities of our necessities of vehicle. Without petrol we can't drive our vehicle. Second is social status symbol. There are certain goods which constitute social status symbols and the consumer has to buy them for maintaining the prestige in the society. There are some commodities are very important for social status of a customer in all customers, and all customers want to maintain their prestige, अपनी प्रतिष्ठा को maintain करना चाहते हैं. So anyhow, if the price will increase of a particular commodity, definitely they purchase in any condition. It's not affect in the they don't want to affect in their status or standard of in their life. In this condition, the law of demand will not be operate. उस condition में भी law of demand operate नहीं होता है. Here's the example is diamond और gold. Diamond and gold का price कितना भी increase हो जाए, आखिर according to the standard of the living standard of a customer, they purchase in anyhow. It's not affect the price of a commodities. They have to purchase. It means they have to purchase in any condition. Then third is expected changes in price in future. If there is a strong possibility of rise in price of a commodity in future, people will purchase it in more quantity now, even if the price is increased under impression that the price may further rise in the future. In sometimes we purchase more commodities because we know the commodity price will be increased in future, but sometimes the price will not increase. So it's in this condition. Law of demand not operate. Then fourth is change in fashion habits, interests and preferences. The law of demand does not operate when there is changes in consumer taste, habit, interest, fashion and preferences. In this condition, when customer choose their commodity according to fashions, according to habits, interests and preferences, on this condition demand does not operate, because customers want the commodity according to their taste, according to their habits, according to their interests and preferences. Extraordinary situation. Last topic is extraordinary situation. In extraordinary situations like war, famine, riots, natural calamity and other abnormal events, people tend to buy requisite commodities at any price. In this condition,